Rob here, and welcome to R&B Reviews. This is probably the last movie review that I'm going to be doing in 2020. And interestingly, I'm going to be reviewing a movie that came out 9 months ago and I've been meaning to see. It's a movie that was released in theaters just as the pandemic was taking place in the US and before movie theaters completely closed down, because of many states having stay-at-home orders. This movie did go to streaming for people to see, and I even picked up a copy of it on DVD, but up until now, I just didn't have the time to do it until now. So as you can see, the movie is Onward, which is the movie that came out in March from Pixar Animation and through Disney. I'll be honest, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I'll be honest, I wasn't really too sure if I wanted to see it. It just looked, I don't know, something about it was like, I don't know, mythical creatures and everything. I don't know if it'll work. But I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised with this movie. I thought that this was an engaging story, and I liked the characters very much. Basically, the plot line is it's about these two elves that are brothers that live with their mom in this mythical place where there's all kinds of mythical creatures that live kind of like humans. The younger boy, his name Ian, he has an older brother named Barley. And it's Ian's 16th birthday, and they discover that their deceased father left behind a magical stick and a spell that would bring him back. So the brothers try to bring him back, and unfortunately something goes wrong, and they only end up with the bottom half with his legs. So they try to they're gonna have to find another stone to put in the staff in order to finish the spell, and they have 24 hours to do it, to put simply. The characters I thought were very relatable. For example, their mom is very upbeat and they're always trying to get their kids to do stuff like, hey, why don't you invite your friends from class to the party and all this other stuff. And Ian, he's quiet. He's not used to talking with people. And and his brother, Marley, is like the exact opposite. He's louder. He's very outspoken. I love that he's interested in history. He's a history buff and he knows about the history of magic and mythical creatures. And there's this very nice bit that I really liked where he's actually fighting, trying to keep this magical monument or place from being torn down because they want to tear it down to build something there, and he's tied himself up to there and he's like, no, you can't take this down. I thought that was very nice. And I like the contrast between the two brothers. Like I said, I thought it worked out very well. And the two lead characters I thought were really great. I thought they bounced off each other very well. They had great chemistry together. And of course, the voice work I thought was pretty good. Tom Holland plays Ian, and Chris Pratt plays Barley. And I was a little bit worried that Tom Holland was going to be another, Peter Parker in this part, and I don't think he did. I think he was able to differentiate himself very well from that part. And Chris Pratt, of course, didn't play the part exactly like Star-Lord or the character he played in Jurassic World. I thought, everybody did very well with their parts. I also liked that it touches a little bit on satire. It kind of also in the beginning of the movie makes fun of how technology made things easier and changed the way people live compared to how things were. So I thought that was a very nice touch as well. It's not really as funny as I was hoping that it would be. I mean, there are some good moments. One of my favorite scenes is when they're being chased by sprites. I thought that was a very good, funny sequence, but I think it is a very touching story. I think it's going to be very relatable to all kinds of audiences, and it's a good, not great Pixar movie, but I thought it was a very good one. So I would probably award this movie 4 stars. Alright, well that's my review of Onward. If you have seen the movie, what did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you think it was fantastic? Did you think it was okay? Please post your comments in the comment box below. And if you're interested, please hit the like button. And if you're interested, please hit the bell so you can get notifications. And if you're interested in being a subscriber, hit that subscriber button. Alright, well that's it. Like I said, this is the last movie review of 2020, and I want to thank all of you viewers and subscribers that have been through me throughout this year, and of course in the past. It's been quite an interesting year, and hopefully next year is even better. So thank you all very much. Have a safe and happy new year, and we'll see you in 2021.